Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal in this incarnation, and today I wanted to leave another reflection linked with acceptance. I've been talking a lot about this because we are in this transformative moment, and acceptance is something very linked with staying in the present, with being in the present. And I did a lot of emphasis in this every time because we are not wired to do this. So to stay in the present moment is to reprogram ourselves totally. And this is a practice that requires a lot of attention from us. So acceptance of the present as it is requires also to free ourselves from expectations. And in another video, I said that expectations come from past experiences many times. So it's important to identify them because many times we don't even have good expectations about life, and that is something that is a very conditioning factor when we want to create our reality. So that's why it's very important to free ourselves from them. But this is a practice also. And I think acceptance is a decision that we do when we are aligning, with our own soul. So we can decide to address a process of acceptance too, because there are different experiences in our life that takes time to do it. And when we decide to do that, many times resistances will come again in the same themes, in the same topics, with the same patterns. And that's part of it. That is life and ourselves showing us the points where we are having pain, where we still have pain, and the points where we have to work in. And inner work is something that is infinite. So I think there are two things that can feed a lot those resistances, and those are our polarities, our masculine and our feminine polarities distorted. I'm not talking about, of course, women and men. I'm talking about these energies that we contain, that every one of us, each one of us contain. And the distorted masculine is more this energy that becomes, judgmental and is that voice that has no compassion for our process and is telling us to keep going like robots, totally disconnected from what we are feeling. And then we have this other polarity, which is the feminine. And when we enter in the distorted feminine, we enter in the victim role, and we feel that we have no capacity to change things. So both of them are not going to collaborate with the process. So I think that when we are experiencing life as something too heavy, or our problems seem to be so big, because we realized that we have to change many things, or I don't know, we are seeing life through that perception. I think it's important to practice neutrality, which is accepting our own process with compassion, and at the same time knowing that we have to keep going because we are here to experiment and to try to take distance, to see things from a higher perspective. And many times we will discover that things were not as serious as we were perceiving them. And in other cases, life is bringing a tough one and we are feeling a lot of pain. I think there are certain points in our life that are marking an after, a before and an after. But no matter what, in those cases, I think it's important to focus on one step at a time. On the next step only. Maybe the next step is only about rest from feeding our conflicts, or I don't know, only the next step, because many times we don't see the path, but the path is opening step by step. And this is about respecting our inner rhythm, to not try to accelerate it, and also to not resist what life is bringing. The rhythm is given by life, and also our inner side, our own soul. So this is about respecting ourselves profoundly, and to remember to ourselves that life cannot be fixed in one point forever, because the one certainty is that everything is going to change, and that life has a lot of colors. So we are here to see them, to experiment them. So I just want to leave this reflection today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.